Hi everyone, welcome to a new video series called Smooth as Butter. Butter is an online tool that helps you run and host engaging and interactive sessions as smoothly as possible. In each of these videos in this video series, we'll take a look at various aspects of Butter and we'll learn how to participate in Butter meetings but also learn how to facilitate and host our very own Butter meeting. In this video though, this is the first video in the series, so we'll take a look at the basics, the absolute basics, Butter 101. So let's start by diving into just the overview. As you can see, this is butter.us, and you can scroll down and have a look at the app, the various content, all the content that's there on this app, and even read more about the different features that it offers. But if you are following this video and you want to dive right in, what you can do is just sign up, and they have a free plan. They'll start you off with a trial paid plan, and then of course they'll switch you over to a paid plan after a few days. So what you can do is click on sign up and either sign up with your Google account, or you can just sign up with an email address and password. What I have done is I've already signed up, and I'm on my dashboard right now. So this dashboard, Butter dashboard, will show you a few things. It starts with showing you the list of rooms that you have, and if you have just created an account, you will not have any rooms. On the left hand side is just a quick navigation. So you have rooms, you have recaps, settings, referrals, and handbook. We'll get to all these other items as well in this menu, but for now we'll stick with rooms because that's mostly where you'll spend most of your time. Over here you have your profile, and there's a few other options from this menu as well. Now if you're starting from scratch and if you don't have any rooms created, what you would go ahead and do is click on the new room button and click and create your own room. So let's create a room. Now you would have seen that there's an image on the left. We could change that image, but for now we just went with the absolute basics, and just created our very own room. Now I can immediately click the start session button to start this meeting and then just share this link. So I'll click on this button here to copy the meeting invite link and share it with my friends and family, or my colleagues, and they can straight away join this meeting. But what I want to do is I want to take some time to set up this meeting, set up various aspects for this meeting. Because with Butter you don't have to set up things or introduce things after the meeting has started. What you can do is you can set everything up within Butter itself, and so that everything becomes very accessible. Of course we won't go too much in detail in this video, but we'll just take a look at a quick tour. So the overview is just the meeting or the room details. The waiting room is where you can customize what your waiting room looks like to others when they join. Cover photo is this left yellow photo that you can change. You can give this whole in meeting room, this waiting room, a different color. If you have written an agenda for this meeting, you can click on show agenda in the meeting room, and that's what will show up. And you can uncheck this box if you don't want participants to request to join the session, but instead just immediately join the session. With Butter, what you can do is you can also add collaborators to your room, and they will have access to this room well in advance of your session, so they can actually help you out with setting things up. So this is a really cool feature of Butter. Next up we have agenda. This is where you can plan and write and draft your agenda for the meeting. In another video, we'll take a look at the details on how to set up the agenda and where it shows up. And finally, you have a toolbox. A toolbox is a bunch of different nifty tools that you can use during your session. Now, what these tools look like, if I click on the add tool button, you can see these are the various tools that's available. So for example, if I click on whiteboard, I'll be able to add a new whiteboard for this room so that participants will have access to this whiteboard. Now the agenda and the toolbox and every tool in this toolbox can be added during the session as well. So you don't have to always plan it beforehand, you can add it on the fly. If I click on this invite button, I can schedule this button in Google Calendar, or I can just copy this meeting invite link. Now Butter is not a scheduling app, so you can't send out you can't send out meeting invite links from Butter itself and book people's time in the calendar. So if you're coming from the Zoom or Google Meet link or Meet World, things might look a bit different. So as long as you have a calendar in place, or you can use whatever calendar that you prefer, or emails that you prefer, or any other way that you prefer to share this meeting link, you can do that. And then the final button here is the start session button. This will immediately start the session and other people can join in as well. So that's my view. I have organized it, so I'm the facilitator, I'm the organizer, and so this is what I can see when I host a meeting. I'll just click the X button here, and so this is what I see as the facilitator / organizer. Now I can turn on my mic, I can turn on the video, and these features are sort of very normal if you're coming from the Google Meet or Zoom world, and I'll be able to see my view on the screen. And there's various other features that's available here on the left, and in few videos in this video series we'll take a look at all of these features. So the features on the left are usually for for engaging with people, with the participants, and of course for facilitation itself. On the right you have the agenda, which you can use to add an agenda on the fly, or you can access your toolbox from here. If you click on settings, you can configure a few other things, but that is specific to you. And then over here you can see the list of participants and people in the waiting room who are waiting to enter your session. Now all I have to do is I can easily just even copy this link from here, or I can copy this link from here and just send it out to other people, and they will hit enter in their browser and they should be able to join very smoothly. So what this would look like is, for the other users, they can choose an avatar. They can choose an avatar, they can listen to some nice music, they can type in their name and send a join request, and you can see that I have a notification that someone is wanting to join. I can admit them to the meeting room, and then they can very easily join. Once they set up their audio and video, they will be able to join the session. So as you can see, we have added another participant to this meeting room. Now to end the session, all I have to do is I can click on leave session, and you can either leave the session individually or you can end the session for all. So that's what you select if you were already hosting or in the middle of hosting a meeting. So I clicked on end session for all, and that ends the butter session. If I click on the dashboard, I will head over to my room again, to my list of rooms again. So that was a quick tour on butter. Stay tuned for more videos where we'll look at various aspects of butter, and you'll get a more better understanding of how to use butter. That's it for this video. Like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.